Last time when I went to Los Angeles, one of my friends, my host, took me to a place. We used to go early in the morning for cross country walking and jogging. We stayed in a neighborhood called Riverside in Los Angeles. When we went up the mountain, I saw this there. Later I started Googling and trying to find out a lot of details about it. You see, success has to come through ethical means, to a lot of virtues surrounding that. Success at any cost, success by unethical means, like many are getting political power, like many are getting wealth. But if you ask them, do they have the satisfaction in life? Do they have the joy, happiness in life? Is their conscience not picking them? When it comes to that, they have a lot of questions to answer. Success has to come the right way. Success has to come the right way, ethical way, moralistic way. Then only that success will be lasting, that success will give you joy, pleasure in your heart. This nobody from outside will tell you. Your own heart will tell you whether you are enjoying your success or not. Otherwise, how do you explain so many cases of psychiatric cases coming up in the high society who have everything, whom we reckon they have become successful, but they are not at ease with themselves. The rates of suicides in the higher society. Why does it happen? Because they know how they have earned their wealth and what type of lives they are leading. So that meaning to life is missing. Joy of living is missing. They are just running around in jets, moving around in best of the cars, Rolls Royces, Bugattis and all that, living in palaces. But then are they happy with themselves? Very difficult. Unless you have led an ethical life and achieved all these three proper ethical and moralistic way, it's not possible. Now I am coming to the finer feelings one should have. Success, sometimes at the cost of success also. There are people who have given up success to be happy because that's the calling of their heart. That's the calling of their heart. One was this example. You see, this was in the Olympics, 1932 Olympics that had happened. That Colonel Shunzo Kito, he was Japanese colonel, an army officer who had participated in a 21-kilometer race. Race in the sense, not exact race, a lot of obstacle courses, 40, 47 different type of obstacles the horse has to cross and go, then you can win. That horse was trained, and for him it was an event that he had not participated many times earlier, but still he wanted to do that. He got qualified only for that. He was doing very well. But then over the course, when he was in the competition, the horse was getting weakened and weakened. Ultimately, in the last 1 kilometer, he realized that if he pushes his horse a little more, he can push it towards the finishing line, and he will win the Olympic gold, which is the ultimate medal for any sportsperson in the world, isn't it? Winning the Olympic gold. World over, you are the best in that particular sport. He knew that prospect was in front of him, getting that medal and getting glory forever. But then he also started sensing his horse will not live beyond that. It's in the throes of his last gasps. It's trying to give out its best, but it will die. What did he do? In spite of the prospect of winning the gold, he stopped. He lost that race. This is an ultimate, this one, when somebody is denying himself the so-called success just to uphold that ethics. Many examples are there of this type here and there, but this I had come across is a beautiful example. See those words. He heard the low voice of mercy, the crying for mercy by the horse, not the loud acclaim of glory. Had he won it, everybody would have applauded. His country would have made him into a hero, Japan. But then he gave up that just to save his horse, isn't it? So this is what sometimes this challenge comes in front of me. I want to succeed. I want to succeed. But then I succeed, but then there is something else. My heart will say I have not done it in a fair way, in a proper way. There are more finer feelings in my heart which should I have attended to rather than just getting the success. So 1932 it happened. 1934 when the Prince of Japan, you know there is a king in Japan, I hope you know. So when he went there, they put this plaque on top of that hill. Everybody who goes there, very few go there actually. That day when we went there also hardly 8-10 people were there. Accidentally we came across this particular one. So in success also, we should never lose sight of our finer feelings and then finer aspects of our personality. This though I have depicted small children there because children are the epitome of innocence, epitome of all that is finest in human nature. As we keep growing up, we keep losing many of those attributes. This is also associated with the Olympic story. You know, immediately after Olympics, Para-Olympics are held. For those who are physically challenged, mentally challenged, all of them, they congregate at one place, same place where the Olympics have taken place, and it goes on. It's another matter, it does not get the same amount of attention or adulation that the normal Olympic gets. So one such occasion, this was also in 1930s, this had happened at Seattle, same United States. So the Olympics were over, Para-Olympics were held. As it happens, the last race is normally the 100-meter dash, but that is the most exciting part of any athletic meet. In the schools also that's what happens, isn't it? When you have a sports day, the last one when all parents, guests are there, 100-meter dash is the last item that we normally have. So even here, so that was done. These children, just for pictorially to demonstrate that I have put it, otherwise these are not the children who participated in that. Somebody was lame, somebody was suffering with some mental disorder, somebody was in another physical affliction. All of them, 8 of them were lined up. The race started. After running a little distance, one lame boy, he tripped and fell down. And he was writhing in pain. Pain on 2 counts. One is he is not able to further participate in the race. Second is the agony, the pain of the physical injury that he had. One girl who was going ahead, she was afflicted with Down syndrome. It's a very serious mental disorder, very difficult to correct it. So this girl noticed. She stopped in her tracks, came back and lifted this boy. Those 6 who were running ahead, they looked back, saw what was happening behind. All the 6 walked back, lifted this child, all the 8 of them, the 7 lifting that boy, they went and touched the tape. This is an actual incident that had happened. They touched the tape simultaneously. You know what happened? The judges were in a dilemma now, whom to declare as the winner. This is the only time in Olympic history, Paralympic history, where all the 8 were declared as the first. All the 8 were declared for the first. So what does this teach us? To win in life, we don't have to unnecessarily trample on many others and then go. There is a dilemma that we have. The dilemma, when Javed Akhtar, the famed poet, when he had come to Hyderabad here, he had recited a poem. I am always in a confusion. I want to be ethical. I want to be ethical. I want to do right things. But there is a race going on, race of life. Everybody is running forward. If I want to go fast, I have to trample on those who are in front of me and then cross over and go ahead. I can win that way. But ethically, I don't want to injure them, I don't want to harm them, I want to have all those humane, germane feelings in me. I want to stop there. The person who is coming behind me, he will not spare me. He will trample over me and go forward. What do I do now? Should I trample over others and achieve success? Or should I stop just because I don't want to harm others and get harmed by others unto me and myself? What do I decide? There are no answers, easy answers to this. I will also not give any answer because there is no answer. Each of us will have to decide on this. Okay. Now, I think, क्या वो time, Jana? 42, I think. That's where I should. Okay. So now, success. In the beginning itself, we are agreed on one point. I hope you are agreed because none of you protested. Silence, I take it as acquiescence, agreeing with my great ideas. Okay. So, one of the great ideas was that success is never final. You keep on achieving success, then setting another benchmark, another milestone, and then try to achieve that. That's how we keep on going in life. So, there is a small anecdote. This is about, the anecdote is South American. You have those Andes mountain range. One youngster, he is climbing up a mountain range and trying to go to the other side. Because this side is all poverty and then deprivation. He does not have a good life. Somebody told him the other side is the land of milk and honey. Anything that you want is available there. So go to the other side and live there. He is going up. He is almost about to reach the top of that mountain range. One old sage-like man, old man, he is walking and going. He says, "My son, where are you going?" I said, "I'm going to cross over to the other side." "Why? Why do you want to go that side?" He says, "I believe everything is good, comfortable there. I want to go and have a good life, not the wretched life I have here." Then that man smiles. Then, looking at his smile, this youngster asks him, "Why are you smiling?" And I said, "Okay, cross over and go." "What do we have on the other side?" This youngster asked. "There are more mountain ranges there, much higher, much higher, much higher." So, what do I keep doing? You will do nothing. You will just keep getting down, climbing higher mountain, then again going down, climbing higher mountains. How long do I do this? Till you have life in yourself, he said. That's what life is. That's what life is. Challenges never end. They only transform. One type of challenges go, other type of challenges keep coming. Keep welcoming challenge. Never tell yourself, ये हो गया, ये खत्म होने के बाद सारे दुश्वार जो भी है, all the problems that I have are going to vanish. Don't have that impression at all. Keep expecting challenges, keep facing them, keep going ahead in the life. That is all that you can do. That is what success is about. How you tackle them. This may not be connected, but attitudinally, I like this small anecdote. I'll just tell it and do that. How many of you heard of this anecdote, a small parable and pencil? How one should be like a pencil. Okay, I'll tell that and stop there, then we'll have interaction. You see, a pencil maker in a pencil factory, he makes a lot of pencils every day. With a lot of love, care, precision, skill, he makes a pencil. Then he thinks that he has made the best pencil ever. He takes it longingly in hand and starts addressing it. "Look, with a lot of attention I have crafted, I have made you. Now I am sending you into the world. I'll put you into the box. You will go into the shop and land in somebody's hand. Remember 5 things in life so that you can be the best pencil ever." Yes. The 5 things that it tells is applicable to every one of us in life. If we keep on ringing in our mind again and again, we'll be successful to that extent. See, the first one is, you are a pencil. Your job is to write. Whether there is a smooth surface, a rough surface, good paper, bad paper, doesn't matter. Regardless of the type of surface, you should continue to write. That's all. This difficulty has come, that's why I'm stopping. This has come in the way. I was very, throughout my career I used to hear, when I used to recruit sub-inspectors, DSPs, why did you not study beyond? सब घर में हालात ठीक नहीं थे, इसलिए रोक दिया यहाँ. अब क्या हुआ नहीं सब, अब्बा जान का डेथ हो गया, so I had to stop and do there. So remember, nothing should become an obstacle. It could be a temporary setback, but again you will have to pick yourself up and start moving forward, like a pencil does. It keeps on writing, that's all. It does not demand a good surface, bad surface. Whatever surface is offered to that, it will write on that. 1. Second good quality, pen does not have, pencil has, is when it has committed a mistake, it can correct itself. You can take an eraser and erase it. With a pen you cannot do, isn't it? So in life, we commit mistakes. We rub the friends on the wrong side, we do some unethical thing, get into a bad habit. But then we have the opportunity to erase it and then come back onto the right track. But sooner you come back onto the right track after committing wrong, the better for you. There is a Japanese saying, if you are on a wrong train, get off at the nearest station, come back and restart your journey. The longer you keep going on the train, the more difficult it is for you to get back and restart your journey. Good one, isn't it? So, that eraser thing. The third one is, from time to time, you will have to undergo excruciatingly painful process of sharpening, like that eagle thing. Without sharpening, pencil cannot be very effective, isn't it? That's why whenever you sit to write something, what is the two things that we give a child? One eraser, one sharpener. All three are companions, isn't it? They go together. So, eraser thing we have seen. Now, this one. Unless you sharpen it, you can't give out your best. Your writing cannot be best. Your quality of the font, etc. cannot be good, isn't it? So that is one. And then the other one is, pencil cannot write on its own. It requires a handler. So you require a Zen master, a master like me, so who can tell you what to do, what not to do, till you become a master. Okay. So spend time in the company of good teachers, good peer group, good siblings, elders in the family, who can share their experience, who can tell a lot of things about what they have seen, etc. Profit by that experience. After all, what is the difference between other animals and humans? Humans, they build on the experience of earlier ones and then you move forward. Otherwise, like a cat or a dog or a cheetah, if you have to start every generation again, we would have been where we were 50,000 years back or 1 lakh years back, still living in caves and hunting, doing those sort of things. Isn't it? We read, we profit by the experience of earlier generations and we take it a little forward. People like Newton, Einstein, what did they say? We are able to achieve this because we are standing on the shoulders of the giants before us. That's why we are able to look far and further, isn't it? So that is the beauty of human generation, humans compared to others. I'll stop here. I don't say that it was a very, very composed and a connected type of presentation. A few ideas I have given you. It's as amorphous as success itself is for each of us. Now, it's you, how you look at this and then, but then carry this hunger to know, to read more. Read books, meaningful books, particularly biographies and those sort of things. They give you a lot of insight into life. These days it is easier. Though I use Kindle, I use books, but still my big suggestion and advice is, pick up a book in hand and read. The pleasure is different. The way you can relate, start reading in between the lines also, what the writer has not written, that also you can read once you have a book in hand, rather than Kindle and then smartphone. That's the only thing. Otherwise, I also use a smartphone extensively. But it's a pleasure of reading, picking a book in hand and reading is something different. Thank you.